is amazing. This is amazing. I love you too, Lo. I love you so much. So we're here. Wow, I'm excited. I got adrenaline pumping through me right now. So today, of course, I want to talk about motives. And I was thinking about what I wanted to talk about today and how I can get the message across to you guys. And I thought about my second book that I wrote. It is called The Power Playbook. Was a bestseller and a really great book, a very powerful, powerful book. Thank you. So I wanted to start my presentation with some quotes from the book. I've been really into quotes these days and posting them on Instagram and getting inspiration from them, so I wanted to start with that. So my presentation is all about being powerful with motives stemming from my book, The Power Playbook. So I'm gonna start with that. So my first quote is, I don't have my clicker. Lo is the fairy godmother to everything. Help! Okay, here it is. All right. Okay, so the first quote from my book is, whether you want to be the president of your own company or president of the United States, it all starts with figuring out who you are and what you really want in life. And to me, that's the key to everything, is first figuring out what exactly it is that we all want out of life. And I feel like everyone here wants to be successful, am I right? So once we know what we want to be, then we can put our plan together to become that. And when I think about power and being powerful, I think power is no regrets. Power is pushing forward. Power is making tough choices in your life, and even if you fall or fail, having power allows you to get back up and try again. And that's very, very important, because we all know in this business, it's not the easiest thing. It's bumps along the road, but it's about getting back up and trying again and not giving up. How many of us at one point felt like we were ready to give up? And right when we push forward, that's when the best things happened. So we don't want to give up. We want to keep pushing forward no matter what. And this quote is very, very important. For others to know your value, you first have to know your worth. This is a good one. This is especially a really great one. We all have to know our worth so we can get out there and do what we need to do and be confident and have self-esteem and walk with pride when we're talking about our company and what we represent. So we have to make sure that all of us know our worth, and know your worth and never settle for less than you deserve. It's very important, knowing our worth, not settling, and working hard to get to the goal that we all set for ourselves. Each of us have an individual goal with motives, with Market America, so it's not settling until we reach that goal. No one said it was gonna be easy, no one said it was gonna be quick and fast, but you put the work in, you'll definitely get the reward at the end. You gotta think about what's holding you back. Is it fear? Is it work? Is it your spouse? Sometimes the people closest to us are the main ones telling us that we can't do it and we shouldn't do it. That's why a lot of people I know don't even tell their families when they're up to something, because they know that they're gonna get greeted with negativity. I see a lot of you guys shaking your head because you know that's how it is. Families sometimes are the ones trying to talk you out of doing some of the greatest things. And it's unfortunate to say it, but that's how it is. So I'd rather move quietly, just put the plan together, and then they'll all come jumping on the bandwagon when it's time. They'll all come trying to tell you, yeah, I knew about this from the beginning. No, you didn't, but it's best not to just always tell everybody, because they'll convince you that what you're doing is not a good idea. If you believe that it's great, that's all that really matters. Keep it real. Have you found your why? That's important. No one is you, and that is your power. Each one of us brings something different to the table when we're talking about Market America, motives, or any of the products. No one can talk about each product the same way. So no one is you, and that is your power. Find out what it is about you that's gonna be different. What's gonna be your hook? What's your swag? Like, what's different about you that's gonna get people to listen to what you have to say? Because it's all about the presentation. And with motives especially, I just talk about being your own model. You know, people wanna see what you do. So if you look good and feel good, they want to mimic that. So I figured out being my own model is the best way for me to convince people to wear my makeup. Why should I show them everybody else wearing it? I wear it. These are looks that I did going to different places wearing motives, and I think it looks pretty good. So I know that, thank you. So I know that I can go out there and convince people that my makeup line is the best makeup line out there because I use it, and these are the looks that I've achieved when I've used it. I also talk about, various things that have been in magazines about motives. We're featured in magazines all the time, and just talk about how all the latest magazines talk about our products and how amazing they are. So if everyone out there is talking about it, we should be talking about it, which means people should be using it. You have to use all these tools to assist you when you're talking about the makeup and the makeup line, and to get people interested in wanting to wear it, be a part of it, and support it. This is just some of our press that we've gotten over the years. I mean, we've pretty much been everywhere, right, Lo? We've been all over the place, and I'm really proud of Motives and how much we've grown. I've been here for a couple years now, and every year it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So now is the time to definitely get on board, because we just continue to grow and do many amazing things. People love makeup. Show them how great we are. I always say, we're talking about makeup. We're talking about something fun. Who doesn't love makeup? Who doesn't love to be made up and feel better about themselves? Everyone loves to feel good about themselves. You're talking about makeup. Make it fun. Talk to people about how, if you look good, you feel good. You walk into a room differently when you feel good. I feel a lot different now than I did when I woke up before I got my makeup done. I can tell you that. When I looked in the mirror this morning, I was like, my makeup artist, Portia, had a big job in front of her, but now I feel great. Makeup makes you feel good. It makes me feel like I can walk into any room and do what I'm doing right now. Another thing, of course, is our social media aspect. Have you promoted your online party through Facebook? You have all these tools. You have to utilize them. Social media is the key. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all of that stuff. It's there at your fingertips. You have to use it. And I know a lot of people are still not as savvy in the social media. There's no way around it. That's the way the world is moving. We have it. Take advantage of it and use it to promote your parties, to promote your product, to promote everything. That's what I do on Instagram. Whenever I'm wearing something from the line, I'll put it up, and tons of people ask questions or want to go buy it or want to be a part of the company. It's really not that hard. We are all powerful in this room, and us as a team, we are unstoppable. We are unstoppable. We're an amazing team. We're a family. We all work together. We're all here to help each other. So you have to let Motives empower you. I've seen so many women whose lives have completely changed because of Motives, because of this company. They've come in the beginning saying that their self-esteem was low. They were in bad relationships. They felt like they couldn't leave relationships because they didn't have the independence to step out of it. And Motives gave them that. I've watched it happen with my own eyes. I've read emails and letters that Lauren has gotten from people just talking about how Motives changed their life. It made them feel like they were something, they could be something. And that's really powerful, which is in the name Motives. We're here to motivate people and motivate them to become better and motivate women to have some independence. It's cool to have your independence. It's cool to have your own little stash of money on the side and not have to ask your man if you could have $20 to go out to eat. It's cool to not have to do that. And Motives allows people to do that. It's a very powerful tool. So I just want to encourage everyone out there to continue to support Motives. I'm here the entire weekend for any questions and to talk about the products. And I just really want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart for making this such a successful line. It's so many more amazing things to come. I feel like we're just really getting started. We're just at the tip of the iceberg, and we're here to help you continue to grow and be amazing people. And thank you so much for being a part of my family, and thank you so much for welcoming me into your family.